Raging Gamer here. Last time we started with the first steps and needs and life goals. Today we're going to do financial independence and Sue goes to university. So let me go back and let's get started with financial independence and our Will Ferrell homeless guy. So we have Maximum again. He says, "Cool, I got a bonus from work. So much money. I should invest it or something, right? Go to the bank. The bank is the money bag. Make sure your payments are on time and we won't have any trouble. Alright, lady. Cool it. Hi, I'm here to invest my money and stuff. Got any suggestions?" She ignores you. Typical. "I have some money here." "Oh, I'm sorry, I mistook you for a poor person. Sure, let me open a savings account for you." So basically, she's like every teller that you've ever met. A savings account is one of our most flexible investment options. You can deposit and withdraw money at any time, but the amount of interest earned will be relatively low. Okay, so you go to the bank panel and click Access Savings Account. Let's just throw in 1,000. A term deposit works in the same way, except you can't access your money for a while. So a term deposit is basically where you can add, like say, another $1,000 and put 40 weeks. And in 40 weeks, the interest rate, if it doesn't fluctuate, would give you $49.11. So it's kind of like a savings account over time that you can't touch. So let's do that. There you go. We also allow you to borrow money. They have personal loans and mortgages. And let's see. Of course, if you don't have a history of paying your debts, we may not want to lend to you. So they're basically like a real bank. They don't ever want to give you money. Let's say obtain a personal loan is our new goal. Boom. Apply for a personal loan, and with the loan, with the number, you get a credit rating, you get a maximum loan size. So we can get 7,000. Then you add. Boom. You can get pretty close to the total number of the loan size that you're allowed to get. And then it says at this interest rate, you're gonna pay back $219 a month. Your debts will automatically be paid when they are due. You can see that over here. Lets you know in 4 weeks you got to pay $626.22 for rent, which is ridiculous. And $7,000 is due in over 52 weeks with, interest and all that rigmarole. If I understand finances very well, and I really don't, so I could be wrong. If you ever want to pay off a loan or debt early, you can do that. On the debt panel, click Pay a Debt. So let's see, close this out. Where's Pay a Debt? Boom. Now we just paid for the place that we live in, our 1-bedroom apartment, and we've completed that tutorial. It's pretty quick. It's pretty quick, pretty simple. I mean, if you know anything about banking, it should be pretty obvious. I don't know that much about banking, and I do pretty well, so. What's next? Oh, okay, we gotta exit out. Now, we're gonna go to the, I'm an idiot. Now we're gonna go to the slightly longer Sue Goes to College, where we're trying to get 500 knowledge points. I've pretty much played this scenario several times and rage quit. I'm going to give you the basic idea and get to about where I get every time, and then just be done, because this scenario aggravates me because It's unwinnable. Okay, no, what did she just say? Okay, blah blah blah. She wants to go to college, and in order to do that, she has to apply. And she wants a bachelor's in science, because I've played this scenario 800 times. Now you can take out a loan or pay it in full. Now, does Sudoku or whatever her stupid name is look like she can afford a loan payment of $22,000 with her $5,000? No, that's math. Alright, so we're going to do full loan, submit application. Now she can go to college. And, oh, sweet, we get a complimentary Frisbee. That's worth $22,000. It's like a fidget spinner before fidget spinners for all you young folk. The first payment should arrive around week 12, blah blah blah, your scholarship money. Okay, so she's got a scholarship, yada yada. She says, cool, better find a college housing area. She needs her a roommate. So, college housing area, it's probably this house. Bam. Find a home. Share home. Submit application. And we get to meet this weirdo, and I don't like this conversation that ensues, so I'm going to make fun of it. Are you my new roommate? I'm Monica Olivia Polly. You can call me Mon for short. Well, thank you. Excuse me. Sue notices her shirt is printed with a cat and a cape. Wow, that's a great top, Mon. I love Catman too. I saw one just like that on Dave's list. Oh, it's like Craigslist, but not. Clever. 1 hour later. And that time in episode 312 where he took down Dr. Octopuddle all by himself? Epic. And then Stupid says, I know, right? You know what, Sue? We're going to get along great. I better get going. My elf spotting class starts soon. Ugh, this is the most annoying part of the game. Elf spotting? Yeah, it's being held at the library, blah, blah, blah. There's classes for stupid crap. Elf spotting. Let's go to the library and find out what that idiot that I just met is talking about. Where's the library? It's here where the books are. Okay, you can get knowledge here by applying to study for stupid stuff. This is only helpful if you want to gain knowledge for your knowledge goal. So we want to get up to 500, so we can do it by elf spotting, or by going to college. We can study and work and get to our life goal. I'm going to just take you through a little bit of the college experience because I hate this scenario because you have nothing to help your health, so you get sick very quickly. Well, I guess you could go for a run. I didn't think about that the 1900 times I've played this. No, wait, no, there's something that you can't do. I don't know, there was something earlier that I was pretty sure you couldn't do, but now I can't remember what it was, so forget it. There's something that makes this scenario very difficult to play, but we're going to forget it and just move on, because I'm not going to freak out yet. Okay, so we have a bachelor's in science. But school is out. So here's how the college scenario works. Weeks 9 through 26 of our fake year, we're in week 1. So week 1 through 8, you want to work, and get a bunch of money so that you can either work part-time or quit your job altogether and just go to school from weeks 9 through 26. Or, and then between 26 and 31, work. Build up all your stuff so that when you go back, your happiness is pretty high. And then week 31 through 48, school, just like weeks 9 through 26. You want to build up that knowledge so that you can get your diploma. There's several diplomas for several different types of jobs. Like let's say you wanted to work at the library. You apply for a job. Right now there's the janitor, library assistant, but the library assistant requires a diploma. I keep wanting to point at it. A diploma of library studies, and it provides work experience, but you have to buy dress clothes. That's not a big deal. Now if you want to be a librarian, you need dress clothes, a diploma of library science, and it requires work experience and provides it. So you could probably become, you would have to become a library assistant first, build up the amount of work experience, because look, boom, you can't, not wearing dress clothes, and you need 2,000 hours of work experience. So just keep that in mind for the future. And there's a lot of jobs. Let's see, view all jobs. Sometime in most places, like if you were at the, let me take you to here. Apply for a job. Alright, you see how there's all these jobs? But also you can look at view all jobs. And there's a couple that weren't showing. From week to week, that may change. So you want to say there's a job you really have your eye on. You want to check back from week to week. And maybe that job's available now and you have all the requirements and the prerequisites to get that job and get that bigger paycheck. That's what you want to do. And let's just refresh ourselves. When we apply for a job, okay, we're going to do kitchen hand, submit application. Okay, remember 1325. Boom, 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 boom. Apply for job. Oh yeah, and just remember, you can't buy. You can, when you go to the plug store or the appliance store, you want to buy a television, a refrigerator, and at some point a stove, so it'll help your overall experience at home. And you can do several things at different places to boost your fun and your hygiene and happiness and different things for free, mostly at home and at the stadium. You can run at the park to get your health up. You can shower at home to get your hygiene back for free. When you don't have a lot of money in the very beginning of the game, you don't want to waste it buying a shower, buying a gym, or buying an experience at the gym, things like that. Alternatively, you can work full-time outside the academic term, save up lots of money, and quit your job when school begins, like we said. Okay, so let me review this. 1325. Say we worked a bunch. Now we apply. Now we worked a little bit, and now our full-time hourly rate went up to $13.28. And if you did it more and more, and the inflation rate and economic growth and all that stuff, those percentages would go up. You could, and your work experience goes up. You can reapply for the same job and give yourself a raise. It's basically giving yourself raises so that you make more and more money at the same position while trying to get through college or whatever you're trying to do. And this button isn't available yet, but you can also start a business in the game with certain degrees in culinary arts, in landscaping, private security. If you work security at the stadium or different places, or at the college or the stadium, build up that experience, get a degree in security management. You can do a lot in this game. It's a very in-depth game that has a lot of replayability. I recommend it to everybody. and I'm going to rage quit because I hate this person and I hate this scenario, and it's not winnable because of some reason I had earlier, and I got so mad I forgot what it was. So let's see. Until next time, I will show you in my next video where I'm at. I've been playing this game for a couple days and almost non-stop, and I'm at a pretty high level and gotten a couple degrees and running my own business. It's a private security firm, and I'll show you where you can kind of get to once you put in the time. So until episode 3, this has been Raging Gamer playing This Grand Life. Catch you next time.